Welcome, everyone, to the Poll for Initiative Descent Act 1 Grand Finale! I, of course, am Ben, and/or Benjamin, it's as I'm known on the internet, and with me I have Seth, otherwise known as NB Banshee, who will be serving today as your Dungeon Master. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Seth.
Hello, friends. How are we doing today? How is everyone feeling? I, for one, am feeling great. I'm feeling really, really good. Feeling very excited. And a lot of other normal feelings to be having. How are we?
I'm also feeling normal feelings, mainly because I've been waiting for 2 weeks to kill this ugly, ugly man.
Yeah, sorry. Listen, DMing is hard, life is hard, everything's on fire.
Oh, no. I'm not complaining. I'm saying his death will be all the sweeter.
Right. And to that I say, yes. I think that we've taken long enough. The recap is that what even happened last episode? You got the twins down from the cage. You had your not dream, and then you woke up and had your fun little interaction with them. You left Harry with them in the lobby. You left Stella tied up in the lobby, I believe. I don't think you let her go. I think she's just there too. And then you walked into a really fun carnival room where Hecna proceeded to beat your ass with a couch. So we're kind of jumping right back into that. Hope no one minds if we expedite this process. We don't have time for yapping today.
We did reappear in his tent after we killed all his little guys.
Correct.
And I just want to say I remembered after the fact, I did throw an alchemist fire at one of the bookshelves. So I like to imagine the tent is perhaps on fire.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely on fire. So we come back to this scene. Oh god, my computer is lagging today. Of course, today of all days.
Right. It was a giant chode tent. I forgot about that.
It is suspiciously dick-shaped, yes. But never mind that. All right.
Yeah, I bring up the on fire thing not because like I'm expecting to make use of it like functionally. I just feel like it's a cool aesthetic for the tent to be on fire.
It is on fire. You come back. Hecna takes you out of this, like, you can think of it as like another room in the funhouse, essentially, that he just like transported you to momentarily. And now that you're back in like his room, this tent is on fire. There are flames everywhere. It's hot. The fucking canvas of the tent is ripped and burning. So that's kind of the environment that you are returned to. We finished last episode at the end of the round. So jumping right back into it, top of the order, Ailstain, it is your turn. Hecna has been restrained. I believe the last thing that happened last episode was Herbert, Neve's giant spider, webbed Hecna and made his speed 0, so he cannot currently move.
I will say, I think the stats on the giant spider are like a tiny bit broken because there is no save for this effect.
Yeah, that is a little broken, but this entire everything has been a little broken, so like
like if it hits the enemy, then they're automatically, their speed is reduced to 0. There's no save for it, which is a little bit broken in my opinion, but you know what, we've been dealing with broken shit the whole time.
Right. Yeah, the whole point of the Revelia is that it's not fair. It's not fair.
Herbert gets, well, this isn't the Revelia, this is Herbert.
Right.
But Herbert gets to do it because he's Herbert.
Right.
And we love him.
Correct.
All right, so it
is your turn.
Ailstain. I think Hecna is like like covered head to toe in these webs, and he's like, struggling to get out of them.
Oh yeah, Herbert webs Hecna, and he goes, "This is a sticky situation, am I right?"
I want to aura farm a little bit as Ailstain here.
Yeah,
I
aura
want him to-
farm.
Yeah, I think he kind of like walks like menacingly towards him, sword in one hand, like power walking towards him, and he says, "Last chance, clown. How'd you get a hold of Amber? Maybe I'll make it quick if you answer."
He just kind of laughs. And he says, I think it's really funny that you think I'm not smart enough to come up with this plan on my own, but oh boy, there's so much about me you don't know.
As he's saying that, Ailstain uses his bonus action to down a potion of frost giant strength.
Okay, fantastic. I was wondering if you were going to use that.
I didn't mean to roll strength. I want to apply my override score, which his strength score is now 23, giving him a +6 to all strength based actions. And as Hecna finishes saying that, he downs it and throws the flask on the ground, and he says, "That's all right. I'll beat it out of you." And he swings some attacks on him.
Fun. I love that. Yeah, go ahead and give me those attacks.
To be clear, I now have a +10 to hit. So that's a 22 and a 27 to hit.
Okay. He is going to use a legendary resistance or actually, no, that's not a saving throw. Okay, he can't do that. However, there is something. And you know what? Thank you. Actually, I'd like to thank you. I'd like to shake your hand personally, because there is something that I've been trying to do this entire combat, and I just couldn't. The situation just wasn't lining up correctly to happen, and I was worried it was going to take a while. So I'm kind of glad that it started right at the top of the round. So I'd like to shake your hand personally. However, Hecna, actually, yeah, no. He's going to...
Oh my god, you're right, Lux. I am supposed to be using the voice filter. I forgot about that. He does have his right active.
So he can only do it to one of them. So he'll just do it on the first one since both of those hit. So the first one was a 22. Something really interesting happens when you try to hit him that first time. Go ahead and roll that first one again, with disadvantage.
Oh, that's okay. I got a +10 to hit.
Right.
That is an 18.
Okay, still hits. So no worries there. But something I'd like to, if it's all right, describe to you the way in which this disadvantage was to be given and why perhaps it still didn't really work.
Oh, okay. I'm confused what's happening right now.
You go to hit Hecna. And you're about to hit him. You're like, this is gonna hit. He laughs, and attempts to distract you in a way that is going to make your attack miss. But it doesn't go quite the way that he planned or anticipates. You see that he kind of laughs as your sword comes towards him, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna hit me? Watch this." And a bright light appears before you. You're still swinging. It's just time's kind of slowed down, and it's just sort of this weird like time rift situation. You see a bright light, and you see two dark figures appear and are backlit by this light. So you can only see their general outlines. You can't see their faces. But you can discern that one appears to be male, one appears to be female. You see, the man crosses his arms and turns away from you, shaking his head in disgust. You hear a distorted, sort of distant voice that you don't recognize. Deep, kind of timbre from the chest. It says, "That thing is an abomination. Get it out of my sight." You see, his words...
Is this the correct music to be playing on this?
I mean, I guess I'll switch it to maybe this one.
Okay. I don't know. I just... It
kind of was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Really funny to hear. This is an abomination.
The words echo in this space. And normally this might not have affected you. You don't know who that is. You don't know what those words intoned. You don't know anything about what this is. But for some reason, the words feel very personal. And then that figure turns and disappears back into the light. And after he's gone, you turn and see the other figure, maybe expecting them to do something similar, insult you in some way, try to, but they don't. In fact, when they first appeared, you were pretty sure that they had a more defined shape. Slightly shorter frame, slenderish body. However, now when you look at them, their shape is more ambiguous. It's not even really humanoid anymore, just sort of a black mass. And the more that you try to look at them, the harder it becomes. You think that they might be trying to say something to you, but you can't make out a clear voice. Like it's being distorted too much to understand. Like it's being put through like 1,000 filters and played backwards. Like it's just garbled noise. And the figure stands there and then just fades into the light. Nothing left behind except just the faintest scent of something familiar. Something like honey and incense. And then it's gone. And your sword connects with Hecna, who goes, and time resumes.
Interesting. I feel like I learned something, but I have no idea what I learned. I do want to point out that because of the potion that he drank, the Frost Giant Strength, he did get an additional +4 to his hit. So that 18 would have been a 14, which I assume probably wouldn't have hit it on Hecna.
Right.
So the literal truth of the matter is Ailstain is so fucking roided out right now that he just swung so angrily that it didn't matter. He was a little distracted.
Yeah. He like you're so fucking mad. You're swinging this sword and you're like, it's hitting something. And like you witness this event happen, and then I feel like you're just kind of like, anyway, and then you keep hitting. That
goes anyway. In the vault.
Yeah, literally.
Later.
That that one goes in the vault. That's so fucking funny. Okay, anyway, back to the other music.
After his little trick fails, I think Aelstein slashes that first slash across his, Hecna's chest, and he shakes his head and he says,
Almost cute.
and then swings the other attack, and applies the brand of castigation, so that this like X that he has like cut into Hecna's chest now has those like black veins extending out of it.
Gross. You hit him the first time, and you see Hecna kind of like surprised because he expected whatever that was to work. And you see he kind of, and then you see like he looks bewildered at what happened. And he kind of is like, your guess is as good as mine. I don't know what that was. That wasn't supposed to happen.
All right. So first one, let's see what this is gonna do. Reroll the 2s. Oh, fantastic. That would be. I'm gonna do the Savage Attacker feat on this. And that's worse, actually. So we're gonna take the first result. So that'll be 20 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And 21 on the second. So 41 damage total, assuming no lightning resistance.
Okay. Let's see. No, that should be fine. All right.
Hecna's corporate overlords, the district managers of the Revelia.
All right. Perfect. He takes those hits. Doesn't like it. Very unhappy. Displeased.
Not bloody yet, though.
No. He is like coughing and you see like blood coming out, but he's still smiling. He's still having a good time.
I think we can confidently say Hecna has over 200 health at this point, boys, but I could be wrong. All right. That's Aelstein's turn.
Okay. It is time for a layer action on initiative count 20, and unfortunately some other bad stuff happens to you as well. You see that at the top of the round, okay, it's only 2. 2 more Heckmites appear
God damn it.
to aid Hecna, just kind of around the space. So one will go there, and one will go here. And
They're all spread out too.
I will label them.
Irritating little fuckers. What do we have to deal with this?
All right, and then what is the actual layer action? You are in the library. So fun thing about this place is depending on, I'll just give you a little looky behind the curtain just for funs. Depending on what room you're in this place, different layer actions get to happen. You're in the library. It is on fire, but not every bookshelf is on fire. So, you see Hecna grabs a book off of a shelf, and you're the most immediate threat. So he's just going to throw it at you. Go ahead and give me an intelligence saving throw.
I do have proficiency with intelligence saves. And that's not great. That's 11.
Ooh, that does not do it. So go ahead and take, let's see. Where'd all my fucking, where'd think they all go. Is this one? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I forgot what a D8 looked like for a minute there. Not a D8, not a D8, not a D8, not a D8. You're a D8. And you're a D8. Oh, damn, I rolled like shit. Okay, well, you only take 7 damage. You take 7.
Okay.
You take 7 psychic damage. As he doesn't throw it off you, or throw it at you. He opens the book and just starts recounting, like terrible shit that has happened to you. Like I don't know, specifically not even just in the Revelia either. Like I don't know. Oh, he brings up the time with the wargs in the dread wastes, in the wastelands. He kind of is like, you almost died to some wolves and you think you can kill me, fool? And you take some psychic damage from that. All right, that is.
Buddy, I've seen wolf pups scarier than you.
All right. And now it is Ambrose's turn.
All right. So I think the name of the game right now is trying to fucking get rid of these goddamn heckmites before they become a bigger issue.
Mm-hmm.
That said, though, what is... So, one of the bookshelves is on fire.
Correct.
If we perhaps destroy the other 4 as well, does that seem like maybe we could stop these lair actions from happening?
Maybe. If there's not a single... Well, it seems like the bookshelf is more of a, like, it's just already here, but you kind of get the feeling like he's a magic man. He could probably just pull a book out of nothing, you know?
Yeah, but it wasn't his turn. It was the lair.
Right.
Okay.
You're not sure that that's really going to do anything.
All right, well. I guess... It's not the smartest thing for Ambrose to not attack the one that's near him, but I'll just trust that I'll be able to deal with them with either Kaz or Neve. I want him to cast Shatter in such a way that Hekna and Heckmites A and B over here at the bottom are hit by it, because it's a 10-foot radius, so it should be possible to hit all of them.
Okay.
So
is
let's
that a saving
see.
throw?
Yes, that is a saving throw. Let's do... I have to assume that these things don't have a lot of health. So yeah, let's just do a regular 2nd level Shatter. They have to give a Constitution save.
All right. They both got 16.
That's all right. They'll still take half damage, but they succeeded.
Okay. And Hekna. Ooh, Hekna did not roll well. Yeah, Hekna only got a 7. However, he is going to use his legendary resistance, so he will succeed that.
Oh. So then all of them take 8 thunder damage.
All right. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I have to do math really quick. Okay. Heckmite A is obliterated into a bunch of ashes. And Heckmite B is bloodied.
Oh. Wait, what? Do they have different health?
Heckmite A was from the previous fight. He was already damaged.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot. God damn it. All right, well. Damn, they have more health than I thought. I should have upcast that. All right, well. I don't think he has any good bonus actions. I'm saving his bardic inspos for cutting words.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's his turn. I guess I'll have him kind of strafe this Heckmite to... Actually, I can't imagine these things hit all that hard, right? Would he be able to get back here?
That is a bookshelf. And that one is on fire, so no.
Okay. Can he get it here?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. That is great. Rolled a 19 to hit.
Okay.
So that'll hit. However, it only does 6 psychic damage.
Great.
Or wait, does it have
has
to
a
be
little-
does it have to be a weapon attack? Oh no, it is a weapon attack. Never mind.
Yeah, it would have to be a weapon attack if they don't have the Warcaster feat, but
It is. Okay, great. Perfect.
he has a little headache.
He got a little headache. He says, "Oh."
Oh, I need some aspirin.
He says, "Fuck, caused. I need my Advil." And Cause pulls out like a little tincture that has like like Advil in it.
He has to splay out on a fucking on a lounge chair and like, you know, like dramatically put a hand over his forehead, you know?
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, when we're leaving this place, I need to lay down for like a month."
Anyway, that's his turn.
Okay, great. Now it is Heckna's turn. What the fuck is he gonna do to you? Okay, let's see. You're in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
He did recharge hold this. And you are
God damn.
in a small area.
He instantly recharged that 3 times.
He only used it once.
No, he used it twice in the other place.
No, he didn't. He only threw the couch at you.
Yeah, he did. No, he threw something else at me when I was like inches from his face, remember?
That might not have been hold this. That might have been something else. I can't remember. That was too long ago for me to remember.
I distinctly remember you saying he's recharged, and I'm like, what? Already?
Yeah, but I can't remember if I used it. Whatever. Regardless, he's not gonna use that.
Okay.
Okay. Honestly, things are kind of going his way. He's restrained right now, but like, all his Heckmites just appeared. Some shit's on fire. You're surrounded. You're really hurt. You see that he kind of like sits back and is just kind of like reveling in the chaos of the moment. And he's kind of like, he just kind of is like, he's watching you bleed, and he just kind of starts like that little like and he just spends the entire turn laughing. However, his Heckmites are going to attack you. So.
Yeah, keep laughing. Enjoy your final moments.
Let's see. Okay, so the nearest... Okay, so Heckmite B is going to attack Herbert. What is Herbert's AC?
Also, I just want to say thank you, Simply Fantastic, for the raid. Welcome in. I did see that. I just didn't want to interrupt. I hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good time. And let me get that information for you on Herbert. I can't believe you're attacking Herbert. Unbelievable. Chat, can you believe this?
I mean,
Herbert's being attacked right now.
listen, Herbert is a giant cosmic spider, and he didn't come here to play. So, like...
Unbelievable. He's a sweet little baby. He was born today.
That is true. He is only a couple of minutes old. However,
yeah,
I regret to inform you that he was born today, but his lifespan is 10 minutes. So.
No, it's gonna be him when he's resummoned. Okay, it's always gonna be him.
Right.
He was born today.
Okay. If that makes you feel better.
No, he's a mainstay now. We have to keep bringing him back.
Okay,
His
good.
AC is 15.
Okay, great. Well, that doesn't hit. That's only a 10.
He's just a big old giggle puss.
All right, so that one misses. Heckmite C. Let's roll the dice. Yeah, Heckmite C is gonna come over and attack Neve. Because she is closest to it. Okay, great. Roll that. That hits. That's a 19 to hit. Okay, and then so what? 3d8. Or no. Oh yeah. Okay. So this little one, well, hits, does 5 bludgeoning damage to her. She then falls prone.
Oh. What?
Yeah. So
Please get up.
So here, let me read this description to you. So on hit, the target falls prone. If the target is prone, it takes 5 bludgeoning damage. And the Heckmite can use a reaction to move up to its speed, dragging the creature along with it. So.
Oh.
She's prone. She's taking that damage. And now she's going for a ride. So her, let's see, 5.
That's great and all, but Heckmite C is gonna get attack of opportunity on his ass.
5. Well, not if he moves to. Oh, no, yeah. He will. From
Yeah.
cause. That's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So him and Neve are going to go for a little ride. You see this little tiny version of Heckna, like this big, comes up, punches Neve in the nose. She gets a bloody nose, like knocks backwards, falls straight on her ass. And then this little fairy picks her up by her ankle and is like dragging her through this burning fucking tent. Go ahead and give you the attack of opportunity from Kaz.
She has to make a concentration saving throw as well.
Okay.
Because she took damage. Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
she is
fine.
so focused on Herbert.
Herbert
Herbert
is
will
here
never leave.
to stay.
All right. So Kaz, where is Kaz's sheet? Okay, here we go. Attack of opportunity. Come on, Kaz. Wait, hang on. Doesn't Kaz have?
Kaz has
Hang on,
Warcaster.
let me check.
If that's what you're looking for.
He does.
He should. Yeah. Advantage to maintain your concentration.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't have to swing his mace. He can do a actual spell attack.
Actually, wait. Actually, pause.
No, I
Oh no, it does.
I found it. He has Warcaster.
You're
So he can. What are you gonna hit this thing with, Kaz? You want to hit it with a freaking guiding bolt? Yeah, let's do that. Let's hit him with a fucking guiding bolt. How dare you drag Neve around?
Is it? I thought it was only a cantrip, or is it a spell?
Nope. Even spells that have a casting time of 1 action.
Good to know.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's do 4d6. This little fucker's gonna die. That is 17 damage.
Oh, dead. Dead. Immediately
Okay, so what
dead.
that means is he doesn't actually get her over there then.
Yeah, he like tries. He drags her like a foot past and then gets past Kaz, and then Kaz fucking obliterates it, and she just like is dragged a little bit.
Take that, you little ugly bitch. That's what you get for looking like Hecna. We kill ugly people around here.
It goes, and then it explodes into confetti.
And because it is, it should be. Oh no, did Heckmite B do anything?
Tried to hit Herbert, missed.
Oh, okay. So does that mean it's Kaz's turn now?
Yes, that is the end of their turns. It is Kaz's turn.
Perfect. Well, it's top of his turn, so he can cast. I think I think we were under the effects of Beacon of Hope, right, everyone? I think we were.
I remember that you cast it. I can't remember if it's still up.
I know there was multiple concentrations that happened. I think Aelstein lost concentration on the protection from evil and good that he put on himself.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Kaz might have managed to keep Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
And I don't know, what is your DM ruling on this?
That's fine. I don't remember it dropping. It was a long time ago. I did edit the video yesterday, and I remember him casting it. I don't remember hearing that it dropped, so I think it's fine.
Okay. In that case, he's going to do a let's see. Let's do a mass healing word. So everyone's going to regain the maximum health from that, which is 12 HP.
Fantastic.
2d4 plus 4.
Sick. Go ahead and heal them. Sorry, I was just checking on Zipper.
Oh yeah, is Zipper in there?
Yeah, she's been asleep in here like all day.
Aelstein's still technically bloodied, but he's looking better now. Ambrose is right as rain. Ambrose's migraine goes away.
He's going, cause my aspirin. And then Beacon of Hope heals him and he goes, oh, okay, I feel better.
And I think he's gonna move right here so that if Hecna tries to do something about our healer, that brand that he has on him now comes into effect and he'll take psychic damage.
Okay.
And I think that's gonna be his turn. I don't think he has any bonus actions I want to take. I also need to remember he has Sentinel at Death's Door. He can cancel out crit hits.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think he has any bonus actions I want to take. He has... Yeah, no. That's it.
Okay.
That's his turn.
And it is Neve's turn.
Oh, what are you gonna do, Neve? When does... I think the spider takes his turn at the end of her turn, I believe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
It is. It's right after her.
Shares your initiative count, but it takes this turn immediately after yours. Yep, okay. Let's see. What's she gonna do? She could do... She is in her starry form right now, so she can still throw an arrow while also casting a healing word as well, which should be maxed out to cast that on Aelstein to keep him distracting Hecna.
She's concentrating on a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus action, arrow, and then cast a spell. You're right.
Oh, wait, no. Healing Word is a bonus action, so she won't have the arrow, but she'll have a regular cantrip she can cast after casting Healing Word.
Right.
So Ailstain will regain 20 hit points this time,
Okay.
bringing him to 47.
So he's not bloodied anymore.
And then she has her cantrip that she can cast, and I think she wants to queue up Herbert to do some real damage here, so
Okay.
she's gonna Primal Savagery. Let her go fucking crazy on this fucking Heckmite, dude.
Okay, great. Let her rip, dude. Unleash the beast.
16 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic. She goes crazy. She does 14. I think that's acid damage. Yes, acid damage.
Yeah, it's gone. It's you. She gets one claw in. Like, she doesn't even get the full swipe. She gets like a claw, like, tick, like, and it like pops like a balloon.
She pulls its head off like a Barbie.
Yeah, literally. And then the body like explodes into confetti. Absolutely.
Listen, she needed to let out some aggression on the Heckmites after what they just tried to disrespect her with.
Literally. They tried to drag her around by the fucking hair, dude.
All right. And so with that, I think Herbert is gonna go a little ham on Heckna.
Okay.
Herbert is gonna web bolt him. I think her spell attack modifier is 7. Okay, so that's a +7 to hit. That is a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Fuck! Not the web bolt! Alright, whatever. He still walks forward.
This is the final boss, and you thought a 16 was gonna hit?
I mean, I don't know. He's not like wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
He's gonna do a poison jab because he gets multi-attack.
Okay.
That'll definitely hit. That's a 26 to hit.
Okay.
And it does 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 4 poison damage, so 14 total.
I regret to inform you, Heckna is immune to poison.
Damn.
And also, these fangs don't seem like they hurt him that much. So he takes some damage, but not.
He's resistant to piercing damage? Son of a bitch.
He takes a little damage. A little bit.
This is Herbert racism.
Perfect.
I believe that is the end of Neve's turn.
That is the end of Neve and Herbert's turn. Top of the round, the more Heckmites appear.
God damn it.
And then it will be your turn. Oh god, I keep clicking the wrong fucking button. How many this time? Oh, just one. Just one this time. Heckna summons it right in front of him.
Fantastic.
All right. And then that is your turn, Ailstain.
Bonus action. We're hexing Heckna.
Okay. Do that. Zipper wants to leave, so I have to let her out really quick.
There's nothing to do. He's just hexed now. But this is a concentration spell, so Ailstain needs to maintain concentration. But with that, that means that these two attacks are gonna do a shitload of damage if they're coming from Ailstain specifically. All right. Let's see. First one definitely hits. That's a 19.
Yep.
And the second one definitely isn't gonna hit, but I do have that good luck charm, which I have until now not used in this fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that to get advantage on this one that I failed for sure. And that's gonna for sure hit 25. 19 to 25.
By the way, you reach for your good luck charm, and just for a second, when you touch it, you see and hear something very briefly. You just you go to grab it to get your inspiration. You feel the worn carving of the inscription, and you see a flash of 1,000 red eyes, and you hear garbled white noise. And then it continues.
Oh. I don't know, I'm probably selling my soul or something when I use this. Anyway.
Anyway.
Roll the 1s and 2s. That's a pretty damn good roll. Do I want to re-roll it though and see if I can get it higher? No, I think I'll keep this for now. So that's 17 total damage, assuming no resistances. The +7.
On Heckna?
On Heckna.
Okay.
So 24 total damage.
Okay. And what all was the damage done? It was all just with your sword, right? There's no
It was 2 slashings. The Hex applied an extra d6 of, I believe, necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yes, necrotic damage, and then lightning damage.
Okay. Yep, that's all totally fine.
And then I'm gonna roll the other attack.
Okay.
Oh my god. I don't think I can roll higher than this, but I might as well try.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I rolled nearly max damage, so that's gonna be 29 on the second hit.
Jesus Christ.
What's the matter, Heckna? I think that's a grand total of, let's see, 53 damage, I think.
Hey, do you want to hear some good news? He's bloodied.
Hell yeah.
This man is bloodied. He went from laughing in your face and purposefully not attacking you to very wounded. Your purple fucking slash veins creeping across his skin. And you see his laughter dies down as he gets hit. And he coughs up some more blood. And you notice the blood is getting darker and darker the more hurt he is. It went from being bright red to this darker red. It's starting to look black the more he coughs it up.
Mm-hmm. I like to think that he had that book in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Still, and Ailstain just fucking slashed his arm, forcing him to drop it, and then sweeped across his chest again.
Yeah. You see he goes, oh, you're strong. And he's still trying to put on a brave, this is fine, face. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Last chance. Who you working with?
Is that the end of your turn?
It's the end of Ailstain's turn, yes.
Okay. Layer action. You have not moved rooms.
Wait, I thought the lair action spawned the Heckmite.
No. Layer action happens after your turn. The Heckmites
Well,
just happen at the top of every round. That's just its own thing. It's like,
Oh.
it just happens.
Johnny. Oh, Ailstein, you're so strong.
Literally. He's like, oh, whoa, you hit really hard.
You did 53 points of damage on me.
Oh, whoa. Let's see. Yeah, well, he can't take that same one again, so, you see that he goes to reach for another book, and sees the one that he dropped on the floor, and he goes, oh, poop. And then he reaches up, and a rope falls from the ceiling, and he yanks on it, and more balloons fall into the area.
Oh my god.
So this, a 25-foot cube centered in the area. Centered, yeah, in like the middle of the room. It is lightly obscured, and it is now difficult terrain. Yeah, so lightly obscured, difficult terrain. In a 25-foot cube. Fuck. The only thing about this is I try to put down something so that I can see how big it is, but I'm really bad at counting. So let's see.
It would be 5 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
If you're wanting
4,
to make
5.
everybody on the field be encompassed by this, you can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's like this, right? Well, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
On today's episode of
4.
Bowl for Initiative, we learned how to
1,
count.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I got it in the first try. Really cool, you guys. Whoa. Okay. Anyway, that happens, and now it's Ambrose's turn.
Honestly, Ambrose doesn't really have a lot of like really heavy hitter spells except for Fireball,
Correct.
which
Hey,
would not be a
throw
good
one of
idea
those
to
down.
cast here.
Hey, yeah, throw one of those down. Just throw down a fireball real quick.
Instead, he's gonna do a level 2 Dissonant Whispers on the Heckmite there.
Okay. Absolutely.
So give me a Wisdom saving throw. Oh, and oh wait, no, never mind. I think you said that was lightly obscured, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's only for sight checks. Never mind.
It got a 5.
Oh, so it super failed.
Mm-hmm.
It'll take how much? 13 psychic damage
Dead.
as its mind is filled with horrifying screams.
Its mind is filled with nothing. It's dead. it
it shits its pants and dies.
Yeah. Just the balloons fall. Ambrose is like, ooh, scary thought. And it goes, ah! And it like, boom.
Good. Fantastic.
Yeah, these things are
The less
not,
heck
they're
bites, the
just,
better.
they're literally just a nuisance. Like, they're not really.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're not really anything else.
I get the feeling the whole idea is just they're annoying because you have to keep killing them each round or else they'll overwhelm you.
Right.
There's a lot of boss fights like that.
All right.
God, I need to get back to it, but like a couple months ago, I was playing an honor run of Baldur's Gate 3, and I finally made it to Auntie Ethel, the hag, and oh my god, her honor mode move is so fucking annoying because every time you cast a spell, she wild magic surges, creates clones of herself that can also attack you, and she can take that as an action, so she can like in one turn spawn like 10 of herself, and it's like, fuck's sake, oh my god, I have to be blasting AoEs constantly to keep these under control.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. You
The honor mode
are-
moves are oftentimes infuriating.
Yeah. Is that the end of Ambrose's turn?
That's the end of Ambrose's turn, yes.
Okay. At the end of Ambrose's turn, Hector's going to take a legendary action.
Oh, fantastic. How many of those does he have, I wonder?
I think he's only used one. Or no, I think he's used two. This might be his last one. I think this is his last one. So... Yep. He points at... Or no, he can't do that. He can only do this one because he's got one left. Oh, wait, no, he already did that. Oh, no, you're right. Actually, or I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. He actually doesn't have any left. Actually,
Yes, Seth, you're right.
his the one that he did last time costed 2 actions, so he only had 3.
Oh.
So he doesn't actually have any left. Never mind.
Seth is spiraling.
Just ignore me. The eldritch entities are getting to me. Okay, no, just kidding. But it is the start of his turn now, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
It is surprising when your boss does run out of legendary things, because you're like, oh fuck, they're just a guy now.
Yeah. Well, like, there's still a bunch of shit he could do. It's just now he can't do stuff
Yeah.
to you when it's not his turn, except for his reactions.
Mhm.
Okay, where the fuck is he? What's he gonna do now? What's going on? Let's see here. What spells does he have? Just for fun. Just for funsies. Yeah.
I think he should walk away from Ailstain so that Ailstain can get an attack of opportunity on him. I think that'd be really fun and silly.
You know, I think that he has a similar thought to you, but not quite in the way that you want it to happen. He is going to cast Misty Step.
Oh, fuck off.
Get the fuck out of here.
You can only go 30 feet.
He can
so
only go 30
We can
feet.
still catch up to him.
So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's straight up just gonna pop over here for a little bit. That is his action. And then his bonus action, that he is going to take. It's funny because his bonus action is just that he starts monologuing. And so he proceeds for the next couple of seconds just to talk more about how much he hates you, and how hurt he is, and how he doesn't like your spider.
Okay.
He says, that thing is big and ugly. And I'm sorry I ever invited you into my team with that thing. God. Yeah. He just yells the whole time.
That's his
mostly,
action?
Yeah, he's mostly mad about the spider. Yeah, well, he cast his spell, and then his bonus action. Are you gonna say something? You're gonna let him monologue? Are you gonna say something? You're gonna interrupt him? This is mean. I'm baiting you. With that. I don't want you to get mad at me because I said, are you going to interrupt him? I am baiting you with that, just so you know.
Like, what is it? Like, if you respond to it, does he do something?
If you interrupt his monologue, some shit's going to happen.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I just didn't even think to. I was just like, really? I was so dumbfounded that he decided to take the action of, like, talking shit while not doing anything.
Yeah, I realized I was like, oh, you're gonna do something about it, but I don't want you to be like, you fucking baited me.
I think the realistic thing here is he fucking runs away and then just starts talking shit, and I think everyone just looks at each other like, that's it?
Yeah. Yeah. He's trying to get out. So he cast that spell, and then he is going to take the rest of his movement to run. To run away. Let's see. He's got, I think, 40 feet. So let's see. He's going to run into another room. Just do some fun. 5, 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, he's gonna run over here.
The big bad
He's
scary
straight
boss
up
is
running
away.
Absolutely. You hurt him a lot, and he's running away from you. He's running away. He is insulting you over his shoulder while he is actively running away.
Great. Okay.
Just so we all
I
can
think we're
see
all
where he
we all
is.
just look at each other dumbfounded before chasing him.
Yeah, you watch him run away into what looks like a closet. Okay, and that is his turn. It's Kaz's turn now.
I knew this fight was gonna be stupid. Oh my god.
Great.
You are in a bunch
well,
of difficult terrain balloons, and in fact, I think if you move through them, I might need a saving throw from you.
I mean, okay, hang on. So it's Kaz's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh, Heckna Misty stepped out. That's right.
Yep. Yes. If you attempt to, so it's difficult terrain, and when you attempt to leave, you need to give me an athletics check.
Mm-hmm. What if we leave by means that are not walking?
Yeah, if you teleport out or something, then that's different.
Perfect. Hang on, I'm thinking about some stuff here.
Okay.
I'm planning out our moves.
All right.
I'm syncing up all the moves here in my head. What's this gonna look like?
You hear Heckna from the across the tent in the other room, still just being like, "You guys suck! I invited you into my house. I made you a fucking feast, and you didn't even eat it." He's just mad. He's just yelling about like anything and everything at this point.
I think. Oh fuck! It only has a range of. Fucking Guardian of Faith has a range of 30 feet.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so bad.
It's not that good of a spell. It's really not.
Oh, that really tanks it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I could do something a little fucking wacky here. I feel, you know what? No, Heckna's probably gonna have a high charisma score. He'll probably pass any charisma saves I make him do. All right. I'll have cause you said the save is just if we try to leave, right?
Yeah, let me double check. Yeah, any creature that moves out of this area for the first time must make a saving throw.
Okay. So he'll use all his movement to get next to Ambrose, but won't do anything, any further movement because he's out of movement anyway.
Okay.
And he's going to... Honestly, let's just fucking Guiding Bolt Heckna.
Okay.
Just throw a little Guiding Bolt at him.
Okay.
As he's running away, yelling or whatever, he gets a Guiding Bolt right on his ass cheeks.
Okay, great.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's 46. 46?
46.
That's 16 damage. 16 radiant damage.
Radiant. Okay, so that is you
Don't tell me he's immune to radiant.
no, you hit him with that and the entire Revelia shakes. Like just one big like earthquake as he stumbles. And you see like blood like seeping out of the wound on his back as he is like
On his butt.
as he's like continuing to run away. You see the tent becomes almost like incorporeal, like a little bit. It's like shifting in and out as Hekna is like struggling to maintain his hold on this place. It sort of becomes mostly just like a clearing in the woods, but you can still see and interact mostly with the tent and its environments.
Please, can we say that the guiding bolt hit his butt cheek and he did like the cartoon thing where he jumps in the air and grabs his ass and goes, ow!
Yeah, absolutely. He pulls a Tom from Tom and Jerry. Absolutely.
Yeah, he does a perfect Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, literally. Absolutely. That is 100% what happened.
Or he does the ah!
Yeah. Yes. Correct. Yeah.
God. I rewatched some episodes of Tom and Jerry back a while back, and some of them have not aged well at all. But like the one thing I will say that ages so fucking well from Tom and Jerry is just the pained scream is so fucking guttural. It's just a dude screaming, ah! It's like, oh my God. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, he throws a guiding bolt and that'll be his action, I guess.
Okay. That is Neve.
Neve will what the fuck? Neve doesn't have any teleport spells of any kind. God damn it.
No.
Neve, what the fuck are you doing? You've got level 4 spells now. You gotta be better than this. Interesting. I think I want her to fucking tidal wave him.
All right.
I think she's gonna call a fucking tidal wave, and he needs to give a dex save. Over there.
Dexterity. You got a 15?
Damn, that succeeds. He doesn't get knocked prone. Damn, that would have been so funny if we knocked him on his ass and everyone just wailed on him.
That would be pretty funny.
Hang on. I might have an idea. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I'm hanging on.
Hang on!
I'm holding on.
Okay, no. Cutting words only applies to attacks, ability checks, and damage rolls. But I think Neve is still on woe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she never hits wheel. She always hits woe, which is funny.
Fuck, but she's out of woes.
Yeah.
Fuck! Come on, we gotta have a way. We gotta give him disadvantage. Wait! You know what I do have? How about you re-roll that with a D10?
Oh, for the
Yeah, I'm gonna use the meta D10.
well, so how so he fails.
Did you still roll a 15?
No, he fails.
Okay.
But I guess that doesn't. Yeah, he fails, but he will burn another legendary resistance to succeed.
What? Oh, boo. God damn it, I wasted a die for that.
I mean, you made him burn a legendary resistance. That's not nothing.
Yeah. Whatever. Oh god, and I'm rolling like shit for the damage. That's a 15, and it's gonna be halved, so it's gonna be 7.
All right.
Halved rounding down is 7 bludgeoning damage.
From Ailstein? Or sorry, from who?
No, from a tidal wave hitting him from
yeah,
Eve.
you're right. Sorry, my brain. I was like, huh?
She can still move to the edge of this without having to make that check.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll use most of her movement anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to also throw an arrow at him because she's still in this starry form.
What's the range on
that? 60 feet.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, he's 45 feet away. That's within range.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be a 17 to hit.
Go ahead and roll that again with disadvantage.
God damn it. Wait, is he using another legendary resistance?
No, he's using his reaction to do the same thing that he did to you to her. Except it looks different.
I rolled higher.
Oh, great.
I rolled a 24.
That's hilarious. So what happens is
he tries to give her disadvantage and he makes her hit him harder.
what's funny, what happens is she he casts a spell, like a reaction to be like, ooh, like distraction, like try to like give her disadvantage, and she like remembers a memory that makes her cringe really hard, but it makes her have more force in the like thrust as she throws it, and so it just hits him even harder. And you see as he gets hit, he goes, ooh, backfired.
He's gonna take 7 radiant damage from that. I don't know why he used his reaction for that attack. It was just a radiant arrow.
Yeah, well, I realized that he was getting hit a lot and like he wasn't doing anything about it, and I was like, he probably should. Okay, great. Ooh, he is not looking well.
Fantastic. We've done 172 damage to him, so I certainly hope he's not looking good.
He's not looking well. He's trying to get away from you as fast as possible.
So the spider is gonna use 20 feet of its movement, but Herbert also has 20 feet of movement left after that, and I think is going to take the jump action, maybe. Hang on, I think strength score is 17. I think jump consumes 15 feet of movement, right? How much does jump? Oh, no, never mind. It just consumes whatever the distance you moved is. Okay, never mind. It just continues moving and moves outside of the thing. Before it does, though, I want to web bolt him before it moves outside of the thing. So Just to try and fucking lock this dude down. And that is a fuck. What's the modifier? Okay. Oh, that's right. It's her spell casting, so it's 18 to hit.
That hits.
So he's gonna take a D10. I rolled max damage. 13 plus 4, 17 bludgeoning damage. And his speed is reduced to 0 until the start of Herbert's next turn.
Okay. Sorry, you said sorry, 17 from Herbert?
Yes.
Okay, is that minus poison damage?
There's no poison damage. It's all bludgeoning.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah. No, that doesn't hurt him as bad as you thought it was going to, but he still takes some damage.
Fuck. It was 17, so he's resistant to bludgeoning?
Yeah, hey, final boss. Maybe
8.
got a lot of resistances, perhaps.
Fuck. Okay. I may have not been tracking the damage properly. Okay. And then he's gonna move the rest of his movement to get out. Can he climb over this couch to get like here?
Yeah, I'll consider that area difficult terrain since there's furniture, but yeah.
All right, he'll get here instead then.
And something I will tell you.
Mhm.
Kahekna is now critical.
Oh my god. Huge.
Is that the end of Herbert's turn?
That is the end of Herbert's turn, but he needs to make a save, I think, right?
He does. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay. Hang on, I have to... Every time I want to see what his stats are, I have to, like, go to Neve's sheet and go to the spell. 15.
Okay.
But
Herbert triggers the blips, and
No!
all of them explode.
no! Herbert!
So everyone needs to give me a wisdom saving throw. Or no, I'm sorry, dexterity saving throw.
What is the range on these things? Is Hekna also hit?
No, it's just whoever is within the the balloons.
Oh, so we all get hurt, but Herbert's okay.
Well, Herbert, it would have triggered as he was moving out, so technically Herbert would get hit as well.
Oh, okay. All right, so what are we doing?
Dex save.
All right, we'll go through them one at a time. Ailstain gets a 16.
Succeeds.
Ambrose gets a 21.
Succeeds.
Kaz gets a natural 20, so a 22.
Succeeds.
Neve gets the worst roll of them all, a 9.
Fails.
And Herbert might also fail. This is... Oh yeah, 7 plus 1, 8. He also fails.
Yep. So Neve and Herbert.
So Neve and Herbert fail.
Neve and Herbert both get coated in a fluorescent slime. And take 9 lightning damage as they are covered in yellow slime. And they will take that at the beginning of each of their turns unless they succeed the saving throw again.
Okay.
So I will put this little lightning thing on them as a reminder. So go ahead and have her take that damage.
I just did.
Cool. And that also it popped all the balloons in that area. So that area is no longer difficult terrain.
Fantastic.
And now if I can just click on it to get rid of it. There we go. Okay, great. So he kind of did you a favor. You know, it hurt a little bit, but
he pulled off the Band-Aid.
Yeah, he just ripped it right off of there.
All right.
That's back to top of the round. I will say Hecna is barely hanging on to any type of power at this current moment in time. So much so that he does not even have the strength to conjure more Heckmites.
Ooh.
So, with those out of the way, that is your turn, Ailstain.
I think at risk of making a really silly mistake here, I'm going to take the delay move where I delay Ailstain's turn until Ambrose's turn so they can take their turns together. Which means that the lair action will now happen before Ailstain.
Okay.
This could be really... Oh, wait, hang on. Before we go any further, I have to roll concentration to keep...
Herbert.
Keep
Herbert.
Herbert.
She took damage, you're so right.
No.
Herbert's gone.
I have terrible news, boy.
Oh, Herbert triggered his own demise.
No,
Herbert.
No, Neve rolled a fucking 6 con save and the DC was 10.
Yeah, in the explosion of balloons and confetti, Herbert dissipates into a shower of stars and is no more. On this plane of existence. He probably exists in some shadowy cosmic Nyx realm somewhere.
Yeah. He's sitting among the stars going, "Oh man."
Yeah.
I hope that Hecno realizes this is his gravest crime yet.
Okay, great. So Hecna is in the costume closet. So he gets to do another layer action. So 4. Oh, perfect. Yeah, all of you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So I guess we'll go down the line again.
Mm-hmm.
Ailstain gets a 15 plus 5, 20.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 again for Ambrose.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a different D20. I don't know what's going on there. I should not have used a different D20. Oz gets a 5. I'm going back to the other D20.
Okay.
Neve rolls a 19 plus 1, 20.
Okay.
So we got a 20, a 19, a 20, and then fucking nothing. The worst roll of all time from Kaz.
Something really crazy happens to Kaz. You see as Hecna disappears into the costume closet, clothes start flying out of the room and all of them start to assault him and like they swirl around him until like he's in a vortex of clothes, like you can't even see him anymore. And then they disappear and you see that the armor he was wearing is replaced by like a little jester's costume with like bells.
Hey, we're not in that room though.
Yeah, he's in the room now, and that's the only thing that matters.
Okay.
So Kaz's armor is gone. He's now wearing a jester's outfit until the end of his next turn. He has an AC of 10, and he cannot access any equipment besides what he's currently holding.
Well, I mean, that's that he has an AC of 11 without armor.
Right.
So why is it AC of 10?
That's just what it says. If it's without yeah, it says. It says.
No, I think that might not be factoring in the fact that he has his shield, perhaps?
It says until the end of the
hang
next
on.
turn.
I'm looking at the wrong sheet. He should actually have with the shield.
Well,
He
it
should
says,
have.
well, it specifies that the target has an AC of 10, and they can't access any equipment besides what they're currently holding. So it would be 10 plus his shield because he's still holding it. But he loses the AC from his armor.
From his chain shirt.
Yeah.
I also misjudged it. He would actually be 17 without the chain shirt then.
Jeez.
Because the tombstone shield gives him a +5, and his base is not 11, it's 12 actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, start from 10 because it brings you down to 10.
But why though? I don't understand.
That's just what it does. It brings you down to 10, and then anything you're holding is added on top of it.
Yeah, but your dexterity modifier gets added on top of that.
I didn't make this spell. I didn't make it.
What?
I'm just reading to you what it says.
That doesn't make sense though. That rewrites the way AC works.
It's an attack, and that's what it's doing to you. That's all I could say to you.
What?
That's all I could say.
Okay.
I guess think of it more
I
like
don't
rather
even know,
than
I don't even know how to
replacing
apply
his
this.
clothes, just or so his AC is now 15. Because
okay,
it was
but
to
what
10.
I'm saying is I don't know how to like apply this to his sheet. Like
Just make a note of it. It's just until the end of his next turn. So I'll make a note as well.
okay.
So his AC is 15.
all right. This is just once again confirming for me that I feel like the people who wrote this module don't understand how D&D works.
I read to you word for word what it said.
Yeah, I'm just saying like this, it's like a core rule, right? It's like, that's just how AC works. And so it's like to be like, but it's this now. It's like, what? That doesn't, okay. Anyway, sorry.
Failed to save. Okay, great. So
whatever.
that is the layer action. And now it is, yeah, I guess if you're taking your turns in tandem.
Mm-hmm. Ailstein and Ambrose. So,
I'm getting tired of this fucking song. I'm gonna play something else.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to have Ambrose move 5 feet and Ailstein move 10 feet so they can link up here.
Mm-hmm.
And Ambrose is gonna cast Dimension Door because he still has his 4th level spell available.
Okay.
Longtime PFI fans will remember Dimension Door as the spell that Lise used to retrieve that little feather.
Oh, in the purple worm? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, fans of PFI will remember the purple worm.
And with Dimension Door, Ambrose can take one person with him, and he's gonna take Ailstein.
Hey, let's hope this isn't a weird callback to that in some horrible way.
And he'll move both of them to these spots. And he only moved 5 feet, so he will move another 15 feet to get back from Ailstein as he goes, okay, you go ahead. I don't want to get blood on me.
Okay, great.
Oh, and Ailstein needed to, wait, no, I don't think Ailstein did take damage because he succeeded on the dex save. I was going to say, I think he needs to make a Constitution save to maintain his hex, but I don't think he does actually.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna swing 2 attacks on Hekna.
Okay.
Let's see how these go.
Has he used his reaction? Yeah, he used it on Neve. Okay.
Yes, Hekna used a reaction to stop the arrow.
Yes. You're right.
But
you're right.
failed.
You're right.
Is that a? Oh, I thought for a second I rolled a fucking nat 20 and I was about to like go fucking ballistic, but no, I did not. Regardless, that's a 19 and a 27 to hit.
Both hit.
Fantastic. You want me to just like gather all the damage he does into one big amount for you here?
Yeah, that'd be really helpful.
Well, I rolled 1 point less than max damage for the first one, and that's not using Savage Attacker.
Okay.
Already not looking good for Hecna.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I have to start making notes here, dude. Okay, no. So the first one was higher, so that's a grand total of 56 damage.
Yeah. All right.
You said he was bloodied, didn't you?
I sure did.
Or did you say he was critical?
I said he was critical. Is that the end of your turn?
That's his actions.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Am I killing him right now?
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Okay, you're not answering me, so I feel like I'm killing him right now. Sure, but I'd like that last attack to be a stab through his back.
Okay. No, Elstein, you finally get what you wanted.
Oh.
You do. Sorry, what was that? 56 damage to this man who is bleeding out. You run your sword through his back. How do you want to do this?
Oh. I thought you said something was going to happen.
I didn't say that.
Because you said it was going to be his turn.
I did.
What? Okay. I was anticipating he was going to be like, see you later, and teleports away.
No.
All right. Great. I think I want him to slash down with the first attack, cutting off his whatever his dominant hand was, whatever he's been doing the most actions with.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to run him through with that second attack, the one that did a little bit more damage.
Mm-hmm.
And run his sword directly through his back and out his front. And he like lifts him up in the air with this stab if it's the final one.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think like he like lifts him in such a way that his head's like kind of off to the side of like where Aelstein's face is.
Mm-hmm.
And he says,
The first thing they teach us at the Order is that clients will always try to get out of paying. So always take a trophy.
and he flings him off his sword for like 10 feet in front of him, and in such a way that he like lands on his back looking up at Aelstein. And I want him to like calmly walk towards him, and as he's walking he says,
And it's trophy taking time. I'll ask you one last time. How did you get Amber?
You see that he, bloody on the ground, you see a look of shock, like he never expected to be brought so low. And you see the shock give way to anger and then to fear. And as the life begins to like leave him, he just laughs. He laughs and laughs. More blood coming up. He dies choking on his own blood.
No. Hang on. No. As he's laughing, Aelstein continues walking forward and he says,
I meant it before, you know. About wanting to watch the light leave your eyes.
Okay.
And you're a showman, right?
He's just laughing and
and
coughing.
he grabs Hecna's hair and like yanks his head back a little bit to expose his neck and raises his sword, the blade of his sword, to Hecna's neck. And he says,
Well, then put on a good one, pal. 'Cause this is your last.
And I think he agonizingly slowly starts gently raking the sword across Hecna's neck, just savoring every second of fucking like cutting into tender steak, just gently like sawing his head off of his shoulders.
Gross.
His disgusting fucking black blood shooting everywhere. But he doesn't wince as I don't know how much he's looking into Aelstein's eyes, but I think for perhaps the first time in Hecna's life, he witnesses a cruelty that perhaps rivals his own, as Aelstein continues sawing faster and faster, drenched in blood, as he sees for the first time since he got here, since he arrived at the Revelia, Aelstein smiles. And I think I want that to be Hecna's the last thing he sees.
The light is gone from his eyes long before you are done sawing his head from his body. He is cold by the time you are done. His blood still oozing, but slower, more coagulated now. You see that in this time, Kaz and Neve have wandered over and are just sort of... Do you notice your friends around you? Or is all that you see the blood on your hands?
I think after he finishes sawing his head off, he just stands up holding the head kind of to the sky and staring up at it. Still like kind of glaring, but also like a wicked grin on his face.
You have these couple of moments of the head in your hands. Just the victory, the accomplishment. You did it. He's dead. His severed head is in your hands. The man who kidnapped your best friend, the reason she suffered, is dead.
Mm-hmm.
The world around you shakes. A earthquake more violent than any you have ever felt. And you realize with Hecna gone, the Revelia goes too. This world is collapsing, crumbling around you. You see your friends kind of gather. You see Ambrose kind of dust himself off, and he starts to say, we should probably we should probably you watch Ambrose double over, and black ichor seeps from his mouth, from his nose,
What?
from his ears. He falls to the floor, choking. You, however, you watch Kaz and Neve run to him. And perhaps you have the intention to run to him as well, but you don't make it there.
Oh?
You hear a voice. You see, just as you turn away from Hecna's body to face Ambrose, just as the corpse is in your peripheral, your world darkens around you like a huge shadow looms over you. The head in your hands, the eyes open, eyes black as the void itself, and your vision begins to rapidly zoom in on the clown's head as it seems to rush towards you in this like almost like horror movie cinematic like ultra zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
And in a voice you have not heard before. It comes from the mouth of the severed head, but it is not Hecna's voice. The beginning ends. The end begins. No light. No escape. The betrayed, the nameless one returns. Child of light and shadow, you shall open the way. And then the world falls away.
No, I don't think so, actually. I think I'm gonna not do that.
You are falling. There is no
Okay.
ground anymore. You fall
Wait,
through.
Am I back out of this, like, shadow?
No.
Like, I assume I got pulled into some sort of, like, pocket thing for a second or something.
No, you were standing where you were. You just were watching the head speak to you.
Okay.
And then, as you had that, like, rush in moment and you heard the words, suddenly there is nothing anymore. There is only blackness. You are falling through nothingness, through void itself. You fall and fall.
I tucked that head in my bag. Can't lose it.
It is in your inventory. You fall through complete darkness for a long time until finally it feels like you land in water, and now instead of falling, you are sinking. This water feels body temperature. It is strange to move through.
Are all of us in that water?
You don't see anyone else around you. It is just you.
Oh. Okay.
It's completely silent here. Any sound is muffled as if you were underwater. Although you do notice a strange sound. At first you can't really place it. It's subtle, but it's highly uncomfortable. I think that it takes you a while to realize what it is as you sink in this darkness. You realize that it's not a sound that you're hearing, but rather the absence of a sound that you hear so often you don't think about it. Your heart's not beating. You also realize that your eyes are closed. You're not sure if they've been closed the whole time or just since you hit the water, but you cannot bring yourself to open them. Something in the back of your mind, instinct, call it whatever you want, something is telling you to keep your eyes closed. You also notice that you feel your breath in your chest. You're holding it, but you don't feel the need to breathe. You're not choking, you're not drowning, you're just holding your breath within you.
Okay.
You float here in this uncomfortable silence for a long time, you think. Although you have no way to measure time here. After what seems like an eternity, you feel a presence. And finally, you hear a voice. It is soft. It is almost comforting in a way that you have not experienced before. It sounds sad. You have come so far, little son.
Little son.
The time is fast approaching now. I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough to prepare you. You get a prickle on the back of your neck, the same one you get when you feel eyes on you, like something is behind you. There are things she does not tell you. Things she doesn't want you to know. But you are far more cunning than she believes. And I know you will find the truth. Listen. Listen now. And remember. 4 keys open the way. 4 vestiges become 1. You feel a ripple in the water, like something swam past you very quickly.
4 vestiges, what? You cut out a little bit for me.
4 keys open the way, 4 vestiges become 1.
Okay.
You feel something swim past you very quickly in the water. The voice continues. 24 thrones at the High Council. 24 insatiable maws. 1 yearns to consume them all. Suddenly, you are jolted forward. The world around you shudders, strangely reminiscent of someone pounding on a wall in a room you are inside. The voice speaks quicker now, more urgently. You are part of a prophecy, but it ain't the one crafted with a silver tongue and spoken from golden lips. She means to turn your face to the light and hope it blinds you from what is real. Seek truth in night, in the market of secrets close to home, where her honeyed words cannot poison your mind. The world shudders violently. If you were not in water, perhaps you would have stumbled several times already. You hear a loud crack echo through the space, though muffled by the water. The voice sighs. It's a sad sound, desperate even. Is this really all we had? Such little time. You feel movement in the water. Ripples brush your hair. It's time to go. Shit, I ain't no good at this. Look, we might be apart, but I'm with you always. Look for me in the deep places, and we shall be reunited at eternity's end. Be safe, but be brave. And if nothing else, don't forget your cunning. Don't forget where you came from. As the space around you begins to fall apart like water draining from a pool, something shockingly cold touches your hand, and suddenly you are light years away. You see visions upon visions of millions of eyes in a starless sky, giant structures made from impossible material. You see stars being born and dying, planets crumbling apart and being born. You stand on a precipice of endless, eternal darkness, witness to incomprehensible creatures that defy reason. You are an atom in this place, insignificant, unseen. You are thrown back through the air, through space, through time, unable to slow down as you go. You seem to pass through a barrier of sorts. It feels like a heavy mist almost as you pass through it. And on the other side of this darkness, you are momentarily blinded by brilliant white light. As your eyes adjust, you see a sight that, in no uncertain terms, takes your breath away. In the vast darkness and light of space, there is a tree. A cosmic tree made of light and stars and nebula and galaxies and planets and planes of existence. High in the branches, you see golden Elysium, Mount Celestia, Eastgard.
I know all this. I know what those look like.
You see realms, and as you glance at them, you hear their names in your head. Down the trunk, you see some different planes resting on lower branches. And farther down, entangled in the roots of the tree, you see the 9 hells, Hades. Your eyes catch in the middle of the tree, however, for in the center is a hollow that rests your home. the material plane at its heart. It glows with an iridescence that is unlike any of the others. As you fly at Mach speeds towards this tree, give me a perception check to see if there is anything else you can glean in this moment.
Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty good. 19.
As you get closer to the tree, you have but it's the time it takes you to reach the tree is an eternity and also just a couple of seconds. Time means nothing here. It feels like forever and nothing. You look up and your inquisitive,
I'm crazy high.
your inquisitive eyes, trained to catch little details, grab on to a few interesting pieces of information about this tree. You see something strange. At the bottom of the tree, in the roots, the root at the beginning of the realm of darkness, you look at an endless black hole and hear a deep word, an ancient word, abyss. You notice that the root that attaches it to the tree does not look like the others. It does not look like it originated here. You cast your eyes up and see a broken branch that has fallen and is now entangled in the roots.
What branch is it?
There is a branch at the top of the tree that is broken.
Mm-hmm.
There is no realm attached to it.
Oh.
And you look down at the roots and notice that the root connecting the abyss to the tree looks different from the others.
Mm.
A strange crack where it joins. You take in this information, and then a moment later, you crash through the material plane. You fly past galaxies, past nebula, past stars, planets new and old and dead. You rocket toward Valentis, breaking the cloud barrier. You are a comet. You hurtle towards a thick forest. You definitely feel like you're about to crash when you pass through another sort of barrier. And then you see the Revelia, bathed in its blood-red light. Though from this view you can see as it is falling apart, the structures crumbling, falling away into void.
Is this implying that I'm seeing this in Valentis? So like I went to Valentis, into the forest around Valentis, and then I'm in the Revelia now?
So Valentis is the world that you're in.
Yeah, but I thought we weren't in Valentis.
Yeah, you're in a pocket dimension, and the entrance to that pocket
Okay.
dimension is in the forest.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep up here.
Yep. You crash through the top of the funhouse into Heckna's chamber. You see yourself, your body, standing exactly where you were just moments or perhaps years ago. You connect hard, your soul, like full force, reconnecting with your body. You jolt. And finally, you open your eyes. You take a breath you did not remember you were holding. And you are exactly back where you were. Hecna's body lies dead behind you, his severed head in your bag. Only now there is another body on the floor of this funhouse.
Ambrose?
You come back to yourself. You see Kaz and Neve on the ground. Ambrose on the ground. Kaz and Neve are kneeling. Ambrose on the ground. Black ichor dripping from his mouth, his eyes still milky white. His chest is not moving.
Okay.
What do you do?
I want to snap out of it.
Uh-huh.
And run up and do a medicine check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
Can we assume that's with a help action because there's other people here trying to do medicine checks?
Sure. I'll say that Kaz has assisted you.
Because I did roll a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a nat 20. That's a
Oh.
20 plus, what's my medicine? 23.
Only on a natural 20, you absolute bastard.
God damn. A fucking gulf between those rolls, by the way. A 2 and then a 20.
You approach Ambrose's body on the floor. You are completely competent and capable in this moment of discerning what the state of his body is. And with the utmost certainty, 100% accuracy, Ambrose is dead.
Oh!
And he's been dead for about 5 minutes.
What?
And upon further inspection, you take a hold of his wrists, searching for his pulse, searching for signs of injury, cause of death. The ichor dripping down his mouth, his eyes, his nose, his ears. And you realize something that you didn't know before.
Uh-huh.
This is not a human body.
Oh.
This
I
is...
do... I think... Hang on. Sorry, continue.
This, what you are holding in your hands now, was never human. This is a vessel created to house a soul. It is made of spell components. Things to resemble flesh and blood, sinews and bone. But it was never human.
I just want to point out, Kaz does have Revivify.
Mm-hmm. It also costs
So,
a
like,
diamond worth 100 gold.
I mean, we do have, like, over 100 gold between us, so, like...
In a pocket
And-
dimension that's currently falling apart around you. Yep.
But also, like, in gemstones? So I feel like one could make the argument that
You don't
maybe one
have
of those
enough to-
gemstones is
You-
a diamond.
And I'm gonna be very clear with this, Ben.
Listen,
You don't
look,
have
look.
enough to revivify him.
I'm just saying you did make it a central plot point of Rion that they do use gemstones, and we do have over 100 gold worth of gemstones.
That is correct, but you do not have a diamond. That is one gemstone. You have a bunch. I specifically said you have a bunch of small gemstones that equal whatever it is gold that you have.
This kind of feels like it should count. I don't know, but what do you think, chat? We did literally learn they were gemstones.
Also, just to be clear,
I didn't realize we were using components now.
you must use components for things such as revivify. Yes. Also, I would like to point out, revivify would not work because it specifies it must be a creature. And this is no longer a creature. This is an empty vessel.
Oh, but all the other effects that work on creatures did work.
When occupied by a soul, it is a creature.
We're getting really liberal with our usage of not a creature.
When occupied by a soul, this vessel counts as a creature.
Boo.
You see Kaz, by the way, I don't know that you've really taken stock of the entire situation with your other two companions. Kaz is covered in the ichor, like he has been desperately trying to, save Ambrose in whatever capacity possible. It's all over his mouth. It's all over his face. It's in his hair. It's all over his hands. It's all over his body. He's like choking on it a little bit because he keeps trying to give Ambrose mouth to mouth, and like healing him. In the time that you were away from your body, Kaz has used up every single one of his spell slots trying to heal Ambrose. And Neve has used several of hers as well.
I see.
You see that Kaz is crying. But he looks mad rather than sad. He's just sort of shaking and holding Ambrose. You're not sure that he has realized the same things that you have. But you are seeing a man realize that his friend is dead and that there isn't anything that he can do currently to save him, and absolutely not accept that and continue trying even though it is completely futile.
Is the world still falling apart around us?
Yep. Oh yeah.
I think Ailstain is kneeled down as well, and he's like fully gotten rid of his right, by the way. And he says, "Kaz, listen, we gotta get him out of here."
You see that he just turns to you and he says, I need a diamond. No, fuck, I don't. You see that he looks so tired. He's so tired. He doesn't have the spell slot to cast Revivify, but he doesn't know that, and he will try anyway.
He says, "I get that. I hear you. But we ain't gonna be able to save him if we don't get him out of here."
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Here, I'll carry him.
No. He does not let you carry him. He picks him up in his arms and he does not let you touch him.
I did drink a frost giant strength potion, but all right, you do that.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't care. You see Neve, kind of like in a daze, like not really sure what to do.
He says, "Come on, we're getting him out of here. We're gonna figure this out."
Right, okay. I think the exit is the world lurches.
Mhm.
It is like, I don't know off the top of my head all the categories for like the earthquakes, but it's like the highest one. It's like a fissure cracks in the middle of this fucking place. You watch as the tent around you shimmers and fades. Thank you. Category 10 earthquake. And you watch as the tent fades away. You can see out to the rest of the Revelia as buildings crumble. You see the moon in the sky begins to crack and fissure, and then it crumbles and falls. The comets, the asteroids falling down into the Revelia, breaking apart more land, shattering more buildings. You hear the screams of the revelers as they try to run. And for a little while, it is just chaos as this place fades and falls apart.
Where are the girls at?
You watch them, or you see that as the tent fades away. You see them not too far away from here, sitting on the floor, still like kind of like huddled like under a couch, and then the couch fades away, and they both just kind of are like, and then after a few moments of absolute chaos.
He runs up and scoops them up, one under each arm.
Okay, great. Harry runs up your back and into your cloak. After several minutes of absolute chaos, the red light of the Revelia fades. The mirage of this place, the pocket dimension dissolves, leaving you in just an empty field in the middle of a forest. In the middle, you see a very old wagon. And the very first remnants of the oldest iteration of the Revelia. Mm-hmm. Around you, you see amalgamations scattered around, no longer animated. They are just strangely shaped stuffed animals. You see above you, light breaks through the canopy of trees as the sun, finally the sun, rises over the forest, bright and warm. You see the humble wagon with the colorful patterns painted on the sides, Hecna's original residence. This is where the Revelia began, and this is where it ends. Coming through the trees, you see survivors. In the distance, you see the toy maker and their gaggle of marionettes as they run to them, finally free of their torturous master. You see Locke emerge from the trees, touching grass with his feathers for the first time in centuries. You watch him lay down in a patch of sun and close his eyes. You see distant revelers, their clothes tattered, some injured, just looking around, sort of bewildered, possibly coming out of a daze or stupor that they were in for who knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
And you see your friends. You see Boot and Haggis and Peaches.
What are they doing here? They're supposed to be at the train station.
The Revelia is gone.
Oh, the train station's gone too?
The entire realm is gone. It is just you and everyone who survived in a forest.
Oh, we're back in the material plane.
Yes.
What? I thought we had to use the things to get out of here.
You think that gathering them might have been enough.
Oh, okay.
You also think that you recall someone telling you that the train was necessary to escape if you were not going to kill Hecna. And even if you wanted to fight him, they wanted to have the parts for the train just in case, so they could escape if you failed.
Oh. Oh, okay. So they were wanting to gather it because they were like, he might fuck up.
Yeah.
We still want to get out of here. We're going to leave Ailstein for dead. Great.
Yeah, they kind of were like, this guy might die, you know?
Mm-hmm. Great vote of confidence, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can find a...
How many times I gotta tell you guys I'm gonna kill him? Anyway.
And you did it. Let me pull up a... Yeah, it is sunlight in this place. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a scene to go to that is reminiscent of being out of this fucking place now. I might just pull up the Verloren Wood map. After you know not how long, you are finally free of the Revelia. Though not unscathed. And a dead friend in arm. What do you do?
So I did scoop up the girls thinking we were gonna have to like run for our lives to the train station.
Right.
And then I think when the world dissolves, he just kind of like stops and goes, oh, and sets them down.
You see that they kind of are like, they understood what you were going for, and kind of are like grateful. But yeah, you see you kind of set them back down, and they both kind of are like looking around at all the trees, and you see they kneel down and are like touching the grass, and they're like, wow.
I think so I gathered that he's like a construct of some sort, I guess. Ambrose?
Yes.
I think he like turns to the toy maker and Locke, and he says, quick, who here knows the most about constructs and magic, and we have an emergency.
You see everyone points to the toy maker, and you see that the toy maker turns to you, and you see that they initially their mask was one of joy, and they seemed to be about to like thank you, congratulate you for saving them and freeing them, but upon seeing Ambrose, their mask switches to one of fear, and they rush over. And you see they're signing, and Stefano is asking questions. What happened? What is this? They're like motioning to the Ichor. You know, like just generally asking like what happened with Hecna.
I think Ailstein takes a step back and lets Kaz handle answering the questions, just because like he wasn't really there for it.
Okay. Yeah, Kaz and Neve kind of briefly describe the fight with Hecna. And then you see Kaz says, and he just collapsed afterwards. I don't know. He just started coughing, and this shit started coming out of him everywhere. And then he just fell over, and I healed him, but it didn't do anything. And And Neve is like, and I healed him. I tried. The wounds, there aren't wounds. It's just.
I think as they're like stammering over this, I think Ailstein just cuts in and says, I don't think it'd have done anything. Don't blame yourselves. I don't think this is his body. And he looks at the Toymaker and he says, no?
You see the Toymaker nod. And they sign, and Stefano says, may I? And they motion to Ambrose's body. You see Kaz kind of not want to let go, but reluctantly lay Ambrose on the ground. And you see the Toymaker kind of deftly move their hands across, their mask shifting from fear to confusion. And after an inspection, they begin to sign very quickly. Stefano says, this is craftsmanship unlike any I have ever seen. This is intricate spell work laden over mastercraft machinery. This is a construct unlike any I have ever witnessed. This is beyond anything I could ever do. You see that they say, from what I can glean, it is meant to work as a body to house. You see that they tap on Ambrose's chest and say, to house, there is a mechanism in here to hold a living soul. You see that they motion to the Icor and they say, like, I'm not sure exactly what this is. It's possible it was a substitute for blood, or perhaps it was this is a product of a misfire of some sort. Perhaps something was broken, and the soul was released, or perhaps that was by design. I am uncertain, but whatever it was, it is no more. It appears to be broken, or at the very least, discarded. You see they kind of gently lay Ambrose's hand down and sign, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you. I don't know any more than that. I would have to take him apart to learn anything else. And you see Kaz rips Ambrose's body back to his chest. And you see... You know that Kaz is a Dampier, but you have never seen a ferocity. Normally, Neve is the one who kind of goes feral and rips people apart. Kaz's eyes are glowing red. And you see the desperation of someone who is at their lowest point, holding on to the only thing that they had left, and absolutely refuse to let it go. And you see Kaz says, if you touch him, I will take you apart and I will throw you into every ocean on this planet. No one will find you. And you see Neve goes, okay, and kind of like steps in, and she goes, thank you for your help. Maybe let's talk over here. And like begins to move the Toymaker away from Kaz.
I think Ailstein like grabs the Toymaker's shoulder and pulls them to the side, and he's like, come on, don't give me that shit. There has to be some way to save him.
You see that they again reiterate, if I could take a look inside them and get a look at the mechanism, I could maybe tell you more, but just from gleaning the outside, that is all I know. I'm
Does
sorry.
it seem time sensitive? Is it like shutting down? Is it breaking apart or something?
You see, the toy maker kind of looks back at it and he says, well, it appears to be leaking something. Although I don't know if that is by design or because something is broken. Or, as I said, if it has been discarded, if the soul is no longer needed in the vessel, then its use is done.
The soul is no longer needed? As in the vessel has a mind of its own? What does that mean?
You see that they shake their head, and they kind of think and are like, there was a soul being housed in this vessel.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason, I don't know. I have no idea why this vessel was created or why this soul was being held there. All I know is the soul is not there anymore. And the state of the vessel that is left behind. Those are the only things that I know. Anything else is simply me drawing conclusions.
All right, forgive my ignorance here, but who would know more? Who, like, if we needed to take him to an expert, do you have any idea who we'd even go to?
You see they kind of shake their head. You recall that the toy maker was created by Hecna in the Revelia, and they've never existed outside of it at all. You see that they again say, I'm sorry. And they say,
I'm saying like a doctor. Does he need a doctor? Does he need like a healer? Like what does he need? I don't even know what to look for.
You see, they say, if you were to search for anyone, perhaps I would start with whoever created the vessel in the first place. If there are, and then you see they kind of pause and go, if there are other people who create vessels such as this, and you know of them, perhaps them, but you see they say, my first thought would be, and you see like they motion to their marionettes, I know how to fix what I created. So, again, the toy maker motions to the marionettes and kind of reiterates like, I know how best to fix my creations. So as an inventor, it is my instinct to assume whoever built this one will know how to fix it. But beyond that, I cannot say.
He says, and you said it was a masterwork. Incredible craftsmanship.
You see they nod, and they kind of like they seem very deeply intrigued, but are like, you can tell they're trying to be respectful as well, by not like seeming too intrigued about it. You also see Kaz like glaring daggers at the toy maker, like a fucking dog.
They're like having their like dramatic moment, and I feel like Ailstain's just like fully in his head. I feel like he's very much a like, I feel like he always used to like read like little mystery novels and shit with Harry when he was a little kid. So I think Ailstein gets like really into solving mysteries sometimes. So he's like, they're like having their moment, and he's like fully in his mind for a moment here.
He goes into his mind,
like trying to connect some dots. And he's kind of just like idly talking out loud. And yes, this is just an excuse for me to talk about what I'm thinking is going on here out loud.
Fantastic. Tell us.
I think so. It's a masterwork. Very few people would be capable of this. In a way that potentially tells us who made him. There's a few people in this world who are very, very connected. We need some kind of information broker, someone who would know how to get us in contact with a master craftsman. That, or the other way to approach this, would you make a masterwork and then just never follow it, never like release it and never think about it again? I'm wondering if maybe Ambrose had some kind of connections that none of us knew about.
You ask the toy maker that question, and you watch them turn to look at their marionettes. And you see like deep consideration, like as the cogs swirl. And you see after a long time they say, if it's what they wanted.
But you wouldn't even check in on them? You wouldn't be curious how they were holding up?
I would
Even
be.
a little bit?
Of course I would be. But if it was their wish to be left alone, I would honor that.
Regardless, I think that does narrow it down.
You see they nod in agreement with you. And you see they say, if anything, it seems a place to start. You see they, in a rare moment of empathy, they kind of pat you on the shoulder. And they say thank you. Thank you. And I'm very sorry. There is nothing I can give you to repay what you have done for us. If ever I can be of some assistance to you, you need only let me know. And you see Locke sits up off the ground. Almost like a light bulb went off. And you see Locke turns to the toy maker and says, "You don't have anywhere to go." And the toy maker shakes their head. And you see he says, well, I guess
Oh my
we
god,
should...
they're boyfriends.
I guess we
Well,
should
boyfriend and they friend.
I guess we should be seeing if my home's still around, eh? And you see the toy maker nods. And you see Locke stands up, claps you on the shoulder. He says, "I always knew you could do it. I never doubted you for a moment."
He claps Ailstein on the shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. Quick head count. Who all here is shipping the toy maker in Locke? Okay, anyway. He says, "Yeah, I just wish it was under better circumstances."
They nod. You see Locke looks around and says, "Do you have any idea which way civilization might be?"
Is this not the same forest we were in before?
It is. It's
Oh, okay.
the Verloren Wood.
What was the name of the town that was nearby where the fucking
Aramor.
blood hunter Aramor? He says, "Well, I ain't never seen a marionette before the Orvalia, so just be forewarned, you might spook some people."
You see the the toy maker is wearing like a cloak, and they like put the hood up.
Yeah, probably a good call. Aramor's that way. I think. It's been a minute, but I'm pretty sure it was that way.
Mm-hmm. You see that they nod. You notice other survivors have started making their way in the direction you vaguely remember Aramor being in. As they sort of filter out through this place. Also...
Yeah. Never mind. I already put the head in the bag.
Okay, yeah. Head's in the bag.
I was gonna I was gonna like just be like, wait, what, has anyone noticed the head in his hand? But no, it's in his back.
No. You see that they both turn to you and nod. And you see they say like, is there anything else before we go? Is there anything else we can do?
Says I guess if you ever need a monster killed, look me up in Rian.
You see that lock?
But this one was, to be clear, this was the sample. This was the free one. Okay, so like next time I'm charging.
You see the toy maker signs. I think your payment has already been delivered. And if you look in your bag, you'll notice all your tickets have turned into gold.
Oh. Wait, how many tickets did I have? I can't even remember.
How many did you have?
I think I stopped tracking it because like we were gonna be out of the fucking Revelia soon.
Okay. It was. I'm pretty sure it was like over 100 at least.
Because we spent a lot of it on. We blew them all on health potions right before going to Heckna's place in the like lobby. So like. I don't know that we had any left. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, whatever you had left is gold now. So we'll figure that out in a bit.
Great. Wait, how long were we in there? Is my payment raven showing up from Rian right now?
You know, it's
so I was supposed to get paid
funny.
like once a day or whatever.
You know what? It's
or
funny.
once a week.
Once a week. It's funny that you mentioned that. You have the thought, is my raven gonna show up?
And it does.
The darkness that covers the sun is swift. It goes from being a bright sunny day to nighttime.
Oh my god. Is it a bunch? Oh fuck. Have we been gone for like a really long time?
You look in the sky and see probably 100 ravens.
Oh my god, 100? That's 2 years.
Well, I said probably, you know, more or less, give or take.
What? Well, that does matter.
There are a lot of there's too many for you to count. How about that? There's too many for you to count.
Can I get an estimate? This is pretty important.
Well, you'll see. You watch as they all come together and form one giant raven.
Oh my god.
You see it lands in front of you. It is taller than the trees in the forest of trees that are taller than, almost as tall as like cities. It spreads its wings that cover miles. And drops a bag at your feet. And then disappears into a shower of stars.
Great. And that's all gold?
You receive a bag that has many, 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 many letters.
Okay.
Do you go through the bag?
Yeah. It sounds like we maybe just did a time skip.
You find letters.
Is this you trying to get back at me for freezing lease for 5 years?
You find letters. All of them are old. At this point, weathered. Some of them newer, but the newest ones even still are quite old. But still in good condition. As if whoever sent them has been waiting a long time for you to receive them. They have sat in the messenger bag for a long time. I don't have this calculated now, so I will have to get back to you on it. You find a large sum of gold. Although it stops at first, you get a lot of little bags of gold. But then as you're sorting through it, you realize that it stops coming in little bags and it starts just coming in little, like paper, sort of vouchers for the bank. And then, yeah, the last voucher, the date on it is interesting.
I'm losing my mind. You're really dragging out how long we were in there. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I believe, and this, I might be off by a year, I think, but the year you went into the Revelia, it was the year 663. 666-3 RE, Risen Era.
663. Okay.
The date on the last voucher is strange because you don't recognize it. It says the year 10 GE.
God damn.
Golden Era.
I fucking pull out my goddamn sending stone. Dandelion. Yeah, dandelion.
You pull out your sending stone. And you watch as it glows. You hold it to your ear. And it glows. And it glows.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
How long do you wait before you give up?
I just continue holding it while I sort through the letters.
Okay, you're holding it. You go through the letters. There are
When was the most recent date that was in the previous year format?
the last written letter to you from someone was from Old Cyrus. The date on it says 666 RE. Except it's crossed out and below it is written 1 GE.
So we were in there for 13 years.
Do you read the letters?
First, I want to figure out this question that I've had from the beginning. How long were we in there?
I've given you the information.
Oh my God. Okay, so we went in there in 663.
Yep.
The last letter in that format was 666.
Mm-hmm.
And then we jumped to the new format of 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then the most recent one was from 10 in this new format.
Correct.
So 10 plus 3. So we were in there for 10 plus 2 because year 1 was 666.
Mm-hmm.
So we were in there for 12 years.
Perhaps. That's what it seems like.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out like if there was a time skip, you motherfucker. I don't ever want to hear you fucking complain about the least time skip again. You have at this point forfeited. You have forfeited the right to ever complain about this ever again. I only sent you 5 years in the future. You sent me 12.
The last letter that Old Cyrus sent you sits in your lap.
Mm-hmm.
The one with
I'll read it.
The one with the date crossed out. It says, I don't have the exact wording. I'll have to get it to you, but it essentially says, "Dearest little rat, I fear you will not come home after all. I have held out hope, but the years pass by and still you do not show your face again. I don't know why I continue to write the letters, but it feels like at least I am doing something if I am trying. She is winning, I fear. 3 years of war, and I know she will succeed. Perhaps if we had been more prepared, perhaps if you had been here. But I will not put that on you. I am sorry, my friend. My only hope is that if somehow you are still alive, the home you return to is one you can still recognize. Goodbye.
All right, you could have mentioned who the fuck you're talking about, Cyrus. That very unhelpful. Okay, great.
Do you go through the previous letters?
Mm-hmm.
For 3 years, Cyrus sent you letters about Surya Everglow, the newest High Priestess of Soul, her initiation to the Council, her endless tirade, her endless push to get more paladins involved in the city guard, the pushback from the council, and the war that ensued between the church and the city. The letters stop after that 3rd year, 666 RE. His letters have stopped. Your bank notices have still been coming. You are still receiving that payment. And those dates have not stopped. The last
So
one.
it's just like they just forgot to take me off payroll. I've been auto collecting checks for years.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna be rolling in it when you get back to the city. But yes, it appears that in the time that you've been gone, there was a holy war in your homeland. And based on the evidence from the bank, it seems like the church won.
Fuck's sake, Dandelion. I told you to fucking keep this stone on you at all times. And 12 years pass and suddenly you don't keep it on you anymore?
You hear a voice on the other end of the stone. Hello?
Dandelion?
Who is this?
Well, okay, first things first. Is this Dandelion I'm talking to? Does it sound like Dandelion?
It doesn't sound like Dandelion.
What the fuck did you do to Dandelion?
Elstein.
Feather?
Is that you? You hear
Yeah?
a lot of muffled noise and movements. You hear the creak of a door and a lock bolt. Elstein. Is that you?
Yeah, Feather?
Oh my god.
What's going on?
You're alive. You hear...
It is Feather's voice,
It is
right?
Feather's voice.
I was like,
yeah,
I don't know who else it could
sorry,
possibly
she
be.
won't. Yeah, she's not confirming that, but it is her. She sounds older, tired. You see, she says, "What the hell? Where the hell have you been? What are you doing calling fucking, what, 12, 13? Where the hell have you Okay. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Fuck. Okay.
Says, I got the kids. I'm a little late, but I got them.
What?
The kids. I got them.
You hear
They're alive.
a long silence. And then Boot and Haggis.
I think he gestures for Boot and Haggis to come over. He like thieves' cant's feather at them and points at the stone.
Both of them are kind of like, "Hey, Feather!" Like they're both like being like, "Hey, like what's up?" And like, you know, like, "Oh, did you miss us?" And you hear Feather have a full breakdown on the other end.
Oh shit.
She is sobbing uncontrollably. And
She was really worried about you guys.
you see, she says, "Elstein, don't come home.
What?
Don't come home.
Of course I'm coming home.
No,
What the hell are you
no,
talking about?
listen to me. Take them somewhere far away from Kala, okay? Promise me you won't come home. Don't stay away from here, okay? It's not safe. Okay, it ain't been
that's
safe for
fine.
a while. No, take them, take them somewhere safe. It's not safe here. Don't come home. Promise."
Well, I ain't promising until you tell me what the hell's going on.
Oh, shit. It's a long story. How much time you got?
I think he looks around the field and it's like literally just them and Kaz crying over Ambrose. So he's just, I mean, we kind of got nothing but time right now.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God, Feather's older than him now.
You see, she says, "Well, it all started when they elected that new High Priestess of Soul, Surya Everglow. And as she catches you up to speed, we fade away from this place. For that is a story for another time. My friends, this is the end of the last episode.
It's the end. Ailstein
This is the end.
right there of a heart attack. He gets so shocked by what he hears, it kills him on the spot. Suddenly, Kaz and Neve have to deal with 2 dead bodies.
This is the end of the finale of Act 1. Pull for Initiative Descent. Prelude to Insanity. Thank you all for being here. It's been a hell of a ride. I'm really, really excited to get to work preparing Act 2. I will say it's probably gonna be a little bit. But I promise we'll get there. I've got some writing to do. And some intros to make. So bear with me on that. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I don't know, I just want to say thanks, and I'm glad that you guys seem to really like Act 1 so far. And I promise if you liked Act 1, you don't know what you're in for Act 2. So
I never want to hear anyone in the chat get mad at me over what happened in the first campaign ever again. Ever again. This is literally twice as bad as what I did.
I said at the beginning of this act, this is, I'm
Uh-huh.
pretty sure, or actually I can't remember, I'm pretty sure I said it, but I can't remember if I did or not now. Prelude to Insanity was not the beginning of our story. Our story begins now with Act 2. This, after all, was just a prelude.